Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 74 or part 75. I think it's one of those two. Anyway, welcome back to our next episode of in our Chaz of Cold Steel Let's Play. In the last episode, we took on the other side quest, which was to go into different buildings and test their Wi-Fi connections, and then we started doing the primary quest, or the key quest, for this day of our field study, which was to go into which was for the Ruhr Institute of Technology, and go into the Saxon mine and find a minor metal called lindium, I think it was, or something like that.
Well, shall we begin?
My turn.
So yeah, that's what, and then that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode.
Let's get
Because we
going.
started off doing the first path of the Saxon mine, which is where we're at right now, and in today's episode we're going to be going to the Saxon mountain path 2, and then going into the mine, finishing off that, and then seeing what else the game has to throw at us. So let's get into it. Let's move right on into, there we go, mountain path number 2, and go right down here.
A train track. That's the freight line that runs into the mine.
Let's go, Spider, you piece of
Come
shit.
on then. Okay. Now. I've got you. Over. I can do this. I'll handle it.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
And it's level 56. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What are we getting in this treasure chest?
It's a treasure chest.
Black Bell. Oh, I think that that'll decrease the time used for I think they're space arts. I think that's what they're called. Oh, time arts. Oh, so the golden ones must be space. The black ones are time, and then the
Enemy sighted. Take 'em out.
silver ones are mirage. These dancing hours will become more.
My turn.
The you see the dancing hours, they'll be more important
It's my turn.
in the next.
My turn.
In the next, not episode. Maybe the next episode. I don't know. Depends what we get done in this episode.
My
Who knows?
turn. Now.
Stuff could come up.
I've
You never know.
I can do this.
Anyway,
Is everyone okay?
but they'll be more important in one of the quests we do on the next day of our field study. Just gonna let you know that, let you know that right now.
I'm gonna need a rest before we even get there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this path to be so steep.
Man, you city slickers need to toughen up. Left, right, left, right.
You tell them, Crow. You tell them.
Now's our chance. Okay. Got it. I've got it's over.
Here we go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, more U material. Always good.
I spy treasure.
There we go.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
Right.
My turn.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Right. Is everybody
Easy.
okay?
Spider's done for. What's in? Oh, there's chest over here. What's in this one? Speed breaker. I think we've already got that. I think I gave it to. No, I gave a Scunder gem. That was it. Yeah, we already do a speed breaker. That's fair enough. Over here. There's one. No, there's no one down there. But there's a monster here. There we go.
Now's our chance. We can
My
do
turn.
this.
Go.
I can do this. Fire now.
I mean, you didn't really need to paralyze them, and but
Okay.
I think.
My
Oh
turn.
no, he's the one with
That's
the
that.
burn.
Let's keep moving.
Rin's got paralysis and petrify. Elliot is just poison. Has got his poison one, and then I don't think Elise has actually got one herself, like
That
a
looks like a tough one. Be careful.
status element one. God damn it!
This looks tough.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
Burst.
Let's go, everyone.
Okay. There. It's my turn. Fire. I'll handle it.
Nice.
Got it.
Get out of
I
here.
got you.
Good job, Lisa.
Well, you're easy to work with.
There we go. There's only 2 more chests. Let's get this one.
Enemies ahead!
My
We'll
turn.
have to fight.
My turn.
Rean
I can
Crit
do
called
this.
him and petrified
Fire.
him. God damn, you didn't need to do that.
My turn.
My turn.
Right, fire! Is everyone okay?
Rean in this episode is the definition of
Oh,
overkill.
a treasure chest.
What's in this one?
Watch out, guys!
My
Oh
turn.
god. That's
My
not
turn.
what I wanted to see.
I can do this.
My turn.
Flames, gather on my strike.
This is my secret weapon. Charging orbital energy. Rosetta arrow.
Here's a performance just for you. 7th Rhapsody! You've been a wonderful audience. All right, let's keep going.
I was not risking that fight at all. I don't know what the last one is for Criminal though. Look at that ETS, look at the boost Elisa gets from it. So new ability, restores EP when HP is low by 10%. Once per fight when below 20% HP. Look at that ETS, grows by fucking 60
I
points.
did it.
And she gets an increased chance of critting when
Done.
she uses any of her arts as well. And everyone leveled up, that's good. Brahma Gem. Isn't that... Oh, I swear that's the one with... I was thinking of earlier. Yeah, it's the one that gives him Column Solarian even. Just doesn't need that one. There we go. Look at that ETS 550. God damn. I mean, Phantom Phobia is cool.
This is a pretty nice view.
Oh, actually, I didn't even know about this place.
This is a pretty nice view, to be honest. Take this mantis out.
Hostile spotted.
Here we go.
Beginning combat.
Right, fire!
My turn.
Again, Rean, you kill them when you petrify them.
My
Like, there's no
turn.
need for that.
Go. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
I forgot, isn't like Rean like ridiculously strong as well? Yeah, he's got 1,000 strength. That's ridiculous. Also, again, 350 of each Sepith from that from that last chest is really good. Whoa! Unbelievable. Yeah, this is the Saxon mine. It's a very it runs very deep. Surprised, I take it? Welcome to the Saxon Iron Mine, birthplace of the steel that built the Empire. It's huge. I had no idea something this large was sitting right on the other side of the mountain path. Even from where we're standing, the structures look like they're tens of arch tall. The cranes and docks are so massive, it's like they were meant for giants, man. I guess this must be where the freight line we passed on the way here goes. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Is this mine managed by the Marquis too? The mine itself is actually owned by House Arner, which means it's officially under the control of the Imperial family. They decide how much iron is mined, then the ore is processed by Reinford's Ironworks and shipped all over the Empire. I see. It's a smart move, in the sense that it prevents the cadre of nobles from holding an monopoly on the iron mines here. It sounds like this place has a history of complicated politics all its own. Well, how about it? Should we head down and see if we can go inside? Yeah, we need to tell the mine chief about the researcher's request. You should be able to see the entrance from here. Huh? What's that car? Looks awfully familiar. If I had to guess, it looks like one of the RMP vehicles we saw in the chapel of. You're right. What the heck are the railway military police doing all the way out here? Doesn't look like you're standing patrol, at least. Only one way to find out for sure is to head inside. Brr. Well, thank you for your cooperation. If you'll excuse us. Sure, take care on your way out.
Looks like the railway military police really are here.
But why would they come out your mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here?
Good to see you again, Rudolph.
Well now, if it isn't little Lisa. It's been ages since I last saw you around here. What brings you... Oh, looks like you brought some friends this time too. Actually, we're... so you're the group from that military academy. I heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date slipped my mind.
Sorry to drop in unannounced.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The doors of Saxon the doors of Saxon are always open for little Lisa. Though I suppose you're not so little anymore. You've really grown up since I last saw you. Is that young fellow with the black hair your sweetheart?
Of course not. We're just classmates.
Yeah, what she said. Reen, is there something you've been keeping from us, man?
I admit, I was expecting you to know the foreman. Well, grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young. The chief was always really nice. You've got some friends in high places.
Well, Quinn always did. Was always good to us miners. For the chairman of such a huge company, he was really easy to get along with. I could talk with him like a friend. I know what you mean. Oh, come to think of it, you'll go to Thurs, right? So you must know Angelica Ragnar. How's she doing? Huh? So you know Angelica too, man? That I do. She used to work here as a part-timer after all. Say what? A daughter of one of the folk trade houses working in a mine? Yeah, she's Marquis Ragnar's daughter. Can't say I know much about her family situation. But she never mentioned it back when she started here. And she picked up the work in no time. Put in a hard day's work to most of our regular miners too. You don't see too many gals like her out there like her. I can hardly believe it, yet somehow I can.
Well, it sounds just like her.
There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I got my eye on a girl, she'd swoop in and have them head over heels for her before I get a chance, man.
Sounds less like a noble by a minute.
Well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kinda miss those days, though. When I first current chairman, she's a sharp lady, and quite a looker too, but she's none too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considering how much of a workaholic she is, I don't imagine she ever will. Beg your pardon, didn't mean to speak badly of your mother, Elisa. Hope you can forgive me.
No, it's alright, really. I might be her daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board.
Elisa.
Oh, by the way, what were those railway military police doing here?
Oh, those guys? They've been dropping by quite a bit lately, asking some questions about our operations. Today they were badgering me for all sorts of statistics about how much oil we've been mining.
Seems like an odd question, even for the RMP.
Why would they need to have information like that? I don't know, but it sounds more than a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it was they were trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm guessing there's no reason you trekked. That's not the reason you trekked all the way out here. Alright.
Whoops, can't believe we almost let slip our mind.
Actually, there's something we were hoping you could help us with. Explain the situation. Explain their request to retrieve an ore sample from the sealed mine shaft on behalf of Professor Schmidt. So that's your business, is it? I do recall metal like that being found in those old tunnels, but we sealed that shaft off quite a while back because a dangerous monster decided to make the place its haunt. Sounds like you already know that much, though. You really certain you want to head in there? Oh, hang on. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, that's the plan anyway.
We wouldn't normally ask to do this, but it's part of our field study. Monsters on field studies are one of our specialities.
Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourselves in the tussle, I'll admit. I suppose you'd be able to hold your own against whatever's in there. This will open the door to the mine shaft. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. If you keep on this way and head east at the junction, you'll see the entrance to the sealed mine shaft. But it bears repeating, be careful in there. No one's been inside for years now. We will. Alright, let's mosey. Let's get going. This way. Doors are locked. Use the mineshaft key. Why wouldn't I use the key? Let's go. These tunnels really are gloomy. Well, we are in an abandoned mineshaft. What were you expecting? Confetti and parades? We need to stay on guard for the monsters, so it's obviously dangerous to seal off the entire tunnel. Yeah, caution is our first priority here. Alright, let's see if we can find some of this linium. Stay on guard. We don't know what might find us in here. Right here.
I spy treasure.
So do I.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Okay.
Go.
Right.
I can do this.
I'll handle it.
Oh, come
My
on,
turn.
T.
My turn.
Right. That takes care of them.
Hang on.
It's a treasure chest.
Yes, it is. And it gives us Purgatorial Flame. I think that's the last one Elisa's gonna get. Oh, fuck that bad is. God damn.
Now's our chance.
I'll handle it.
Don't know how that can sustain flight.
I can
Unless
do this.
that's... No. Unless that's not actually fat on it, and it's like...
Here we go.
Even if it's muscle, it wouldn't...
Fire.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get.
That baffles me that bat could stay in the air, considering it's that big.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
My turn.
Reen,
It's my turn.
you're supposed to hit the target so you can deal damage to them.
Okay.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
That's how combat works, Rain. Yeah, you material.
Well, shall we begin?
My turn.
I'll handle it.
I can do this.
Oh, Rain's got
My
fire
turn.
as well. That's good.
My turn.
Might as well just
Here we
focus
go.
on this one.
I can do this.
Okay.
Got it. I've got
It's
you.
over. Good job, Lisa.
Well, you're easy to work with.
There we go.
Now's our chance. We can do
I'll
this.
handle it.
Got it. I've got you.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Okay.
Oh, Elliot, come on now.
Hostiles neutralized.
What's with this?
Guess we're
What's
safe.
with all the missing today? We're going this way. I don't think there's anything else. Oh no, that's just a different part of the mine we can't get to. It's over here. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description. What fits the description we were given. They said it's only found in small amounts of it. They said they'd only found small amounts of it back before the tunnel was sealed. So we'll keep looking. We should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. Yeah! What is that? Must be the monster we were warned about. So it decided to come out and greet us after all, huh? Ready or not, we're in for a fight.
Be careful, this one
Like
looks
those-
strong.
Go.
Those giant, if you guys remember when
make
we
you
were
up.
in
Okay.
Got it.
Keldic, you know those
got you,
giant
right.
like jellyfish things that we fought. It's basically a giant
handle
version of that.
Go.
It's my turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Get that out of here.
I'll handle it.
I can do this. Fire.
My turn.
Here we go.
Okay.
Wrong one, but
Go!
nice.
Good job, Lisa.
Well, you're easy to work with. Nicely done.
All right!
Success.
I did it!
Yeah, more of that.
Whew. Glad that's over. Oh. Linium. Huh. Zooming out just look like exactly like a nice chunk of linium. So that monster, he's eating it? That was a bit rougher of a ride than I was expecting. I was prepared for even. Still, that's mission accomplished, I guess. Yeah, let's get this back to the Institute of Technology. Let's say goodbye to the chief on the way out if we get the chance. Let's go. Might as well talk to him. Oh, looks like you were able to get your metal sample out safely. Should have guessed that Gwen's granddaughter and her friends would be up to the task. Yeah. It's not walk in the park or with time to fight off that monster. Haha. Well, you did good work nonetheless, monster fighting and all. Make sure you get out to the Institute of Technology, alright. Yeah, the RMP's call is gone. There's no point in finding any of the monsters, like, on our way back. This way.
That looks like a tough one. Watch out!
Running, running, running. All the way back to Rook, because you can't fast travel there, which is annoying. All the way up here. There we go. Oh, did you manage to find any linium? Sure did. Here you go. Thanks. This is exactly what I was hoping to get my hands on. Should be enough to serve as a research sample. I'm so happy to hear that. Of course, if you actually went in and cleared the monsters out, I'm sure you could get plenty more. That's something we could consider after we've proved that this is a viable material. That's all part of the research. And this is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure he'll deliver some kind of interesting result. I was honored to have been able to aid the professor's research. It's a pretty rough job though. Thanks, I'm grateful for all your help, and I'd like you to take these as a reward. Oh yes! Thank you very much. Anyway, back to work for me now. Good luck with your field study. Thank you. Glad we could help out. But, oh, loving that we got more Hue material. That's really good. Oh, sorry about that. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Well, at least we were able to finish all the requests, and that's what really matters. Now let's head home and wait for my mother. You said it. Someone's off being cheerful. What's wrong? There's something going on over there, man. Seems like something out of the ordinary. Sounds like it's coming from the plaza on the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, I remember this part, yeah. Hey, isn't that... No way!
What are the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police doing here?
Ah, I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good.
I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business, man. Let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look.
Right. See, normally that'd be a good place to stop for today's episode, but we're not going to do that. It's bad. Preserving order in Ruhr is a duty of the Neuter Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourself swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we are currently here on a mission which we have full authority. Besides the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information and people across the country. These days it takes a modern organisation to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organisation is the RMP. So why don't you take your sausage and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, we can't let instance like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, there's nothing more than mobs in uniform. You talk about them being mobs in uniform, yet... What the hell? Armoured cars? You literally bring in 2 armoured cars for what reason? The guy is right. Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city? On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would not have been outsmarted. Citizens of Ruhr, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times, with terrorists running rampant, the Neuter Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really selling it into the populace. But they can't just drive armoured cars right into the city streets. Yeah, what do we do? They're both officially recognised as military organisations. I don't think there's much we can do. But for some reason, if for some reason things turn ugly, I did right. For some reason, I thought I read that wrong. But let's do everything we can to get all the nearby residents to safety. Right. Guess that's as much help as we can offer. Pretty much.
You're quite correct, of course. Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh, hey. Isn't that... Captain Claire? Didn't know you'd arrive. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her. Yeah, the famous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we'd be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has that really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring armoured cars within the city limits? Well... And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. I need a fucking drink, because my throat is dry. We can all excuse me. Well, we can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place and in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now that's a classy lady for you. Ugh. We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no?
But that...
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Oh. It's Rufus! Fuck knows what Rufus is doing here. Rufus? Oh, hey, Houston's brother really gets around. He fucking does. Like, what's Rufus doing here, and what's he doing with some of the Kreutz? I mean, I can't understand what he's doing. Actually, it makes sense that he'd have, like, someone from the Kreutz, some of the people from the Kreutz army with him. And he always turns up when we least expect him. Lord Rufus, I didn't know you were in Ruhr. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. So that's Duke Albarez's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up and comer, he sure dresses the part.
Ah, Captain Claire Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew and removed those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once? A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
Rufus like, get that shit out of my face. That's that is literally the more polite term of get that shit out of my face. Precisely, my lord. Withdraw, armored crew, stand down. Yes, lord. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing our situation the other day. What are you fucking talking about? You needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on my father's behalf. Excuse me. I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed we did. The Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of the excitement surrounding the courageous maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen, both here and in Ortis. You have 3 days on your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has shown at the Academy's festival, after all. Phew. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy, man. And you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm all yoked to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. Far noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens in War without Marquis Wagner say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious about what brought the railway military police out here.
All the army, who seem to be driving tanks in the city to win arguments now.
Yeah, that's got to be something going on. There's got to be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's going to make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh?
We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on, I'll show you to my home. Though, I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Reinford building. Huh? Wait a minute. So you live... in the tallest building in Erebonia. In the penthouse suites on floor 24 and 25. Yes. That's my family's house, more or less.
Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself.
Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this.
I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people. And the only servant we have is Sharon.
If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big.
Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days, so thanks for having us, Elisa.
Well, of course. Don't mention it.
My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Could she be embarrassed?
I am not.
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously?
I'll lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
Wait, who's that? I wouldn't say no, because in the first field study, no one's getting embarrassed by their family.
Welcome home, everyone.
Second one, I guess you could argue Eustace, because Rufus did slightly embarrass him on the way to the hotel, and then he's probably not happy about what his dad was doing. Third one, Gaius wasn't so embarrassed by his family. Fourth one, Marcus and Elliot, yeah. Fifth one was Laura and Elliot again. And then the sixth one is Elisa. So yeah.
Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door.
Also, I'm going to ignore your Deus Ex Machina appearance, Sharon.
I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
Going for a building. Top floor, penthouse. It's got a piano.
Whoa.
Well, I'm impressed.
This is even more grandiose than I'd expected.
You could see the whole town out there below. Talk about the lap of luxury.
Looks like a comfy place to take a nap.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Ruhr for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
I guess that's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please, let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Oh, wait, actually we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too. Well, actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that. What?
Turns out we're not going to be dining with Elisa's mother. That's what the night Ruhr at night looks like. Looks the same, but with lights on. It's just a darker and with street lights on, basically. And for some reason, every office in the Reinford building is still on. Nice.
Lisa, if you wolfed down so much food so quickly...
Indigestion!
You'll get fat.
I'm pretty sure I mean, you're not wrong, Fee. Say it in a subtle way, but you're also going to get indigestion.
It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time.
But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin.
Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert.
Crap. I almost forgot about that.
If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know? I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman.
And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead.
But still... It's not that it bothers me so much, but she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease.
Sharon, just say she's... I mean, I get to date with a gentleman, but say she's not going... Whatever. She's not literally going around to have sex with someone. There you go.
That's not what I'm worried about. Not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease.
Elisa?
After then, we got straight to work finishing our reports for the day. But with Chairman Irina cancelling her dinner appointment with us, the tension between the provincial army and the railway military police, and Rufus' suspicious behaviour, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have excuse me. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. You should be telling that to Crow, not Rain. Fucking hell. That's our Elisa. I heard you have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Oh, of course. Would you show him the way, Sharon? Excuse me. As you wish, my lady. Guess we should narrow down the rest of the stuff for our festival concert, too. Yeah, there are still a few bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want my help with that? Nah, I'd rather keep you fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole, man. We want an honest first impression on what you think we got. On what you think we got, we'll go over with the audience. Alright, makes sense to me. Well, good luck. Anyway, let me show my, I think those. Let me show you my bedroom, Fee. Thanks. Or to your bedroom or whatever. Let me take one last drink while I end off today's episode. So, for a quick recap, we finished the Saxon mine quest to get the Lindium, and we found out that Elisa knew the chief for the mine. Bastards for his skull. And then we got it back. We got 10 new material as a reward, so that's really cool. This is really nice, like indoor garden, like park thing. And then we came into Elisa's house, found out that Chairman Irina had unfortunately had to cancel our dinner appointment that we had with her. And then there was nothing else. Yeah, that's it really. And now in the next episode, what we're going to be doing is talking to everyone that has like the story event markers on them. This is really nice actually. This is a really nice penthouse. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then whatever else this today decides to throw at us. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Treasure Cold Steel Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. If you're a fan of JRPGs or just RPGs in general, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I'm doing on this channel. Got a few projects in the work lined up, so hopefully you guys on the lookout for those and will enjoy them when they come out. And with ring staring at your soul, that's all the PSA out of the way. This is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.